I don't know if there is a better way to start A's Cast Live than have Lawrence Butler sitting right next to me. If you're able to watch on YouTube or Twitter, or you're listening on the A's Radio Network or on A's Cast, especially Talk 650 KSTE in Sacramento, what a treat. It is great to have you on. Now, as a 2020 guy, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad you guys, invited me to come back. I love A's Cast.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm so proud of you to think about being a Roberto Clemente nominee at your age and everything you've done back home in Georgia, what you've done here in Northern California. You should be very proud of. What was it like when they said you're getting the nominee? That's heavy stuff.
I mean, I was kind of shook at first because, that's a real prestigious award. They just don't give that out to anybody. You got to be a good person on and off the field. So, I'm just glad, the A's and, everybody recognizes that. I try my best to, just be a good leader and just try to help the community.
Well, in your upbringing, so many people made the effort for you, and you understand that, and you're giving back. Yeah. So just tell us, what does that mean, whether it's here in Sacramento, anywhere in Northern California, what you did in Oakland, and, of course, everything you do in the Atlanta area in Georgia, that it's very important. People gave to you, and it's your turn to give back.
I mean, I learned from some of the best. Marquise Grissom, Luke Collier. I mean, a lot of those guys, they just always, just wanted to pour into, their communities. And, I was a part of their communities. And, they made a lot of good ball players with the work they've been doing. So, I just try to take a page out of their book and just do the same, for my community and just really any community that I'm living in the moment. So like you said, Atlanta, North California, and, no matter where I'm at, I just want to, just help kids and help the community, just try to grow the game.
And then I think about tomorrow, you will be presented, if it hasn't been basically being announced right now on this show, that you will be the winner of the recipient of the Dave Stewart Award.
For real?
Which, you didn't know that?
Ah, that's crazy.
We're breaking news right here with
Dave.
Lawrence Butler.
Dave, my guy, too. I love Stu. He the man. So
think about that. Roberto Clemente, who gave his life trying to help people, and then somebody who, as much as we love Dave Stewart for what he did as an A's Hall of Famer, what Dave Stewart has done for so many different people, there's a reason he has that award. He won the Roberto Clemente Award, which Dave Stewart said is still the highlight of his career. We've talked a lot to him about that. But tomorrow you're going to receive the Dave Stewart Award. Dave Stewart will be here, and he will present that award to you.
That's what's up, man. I talked to Dave. I would say this spring training, I'll probably talk to Dave more than I've ever have. I go to his house multiple times. I was at his house a lot of times. I just been able to, build a relationship with him. And, he's been able to help me with a lot of things that I've been going through, baseball, on non-baseball. So, that's going to be a really cool moment.
Yeah, Dave Stewart, you talk about the ultimate baseball life. When you talk about a player, the ups, the downs, the greatness of his career, he had the struggles in his career. Then you start thinking about Dave Stewart, who was a agent. He was a pitching coach on a World Series team.
He done did it all.
Then he was a GM. He was assistant GM. So when he's done it all, I can see why someone like yourself, why would you not pick his brain? He's had one of the most amazing baseball lives, and hopefully at some point will be a baseball owner.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what he's talking about. I mean, he's a baseball guru. He knows everything. He's a player first, too. So, he's always going to think of, the players and what's best for the players, but also, have that business mentality of, baseball is a business. So, I mean, he's just a great person to talk to. Anytime I get a chance to, ask him questions or pick his brain, I do.
When we start celebrating these awards, and it's being announced today that Nick Kurtz will be the Baseball America Rookie of the Year for them. Obviously, he's going to win Rookie of the Year. They've stopped taking bets in Vegas. They've taken it off the board. These players, especially now younger guys than you, it means a lot. The way you came up in this organization, you were drafted, you're raised in this organization. A lot of people look to you for leadership. Just how proud are you? Hard to believe we're kind of calling you more of a little bit of a veteran guy, but how proud are you of the younger guys, the way they've performed?
I mean, it really means a lot to me because, I mean, this is kind of, as a player getting drafted to an organization, this is kind of what you dream of, being able to kind of just, build something with that organization. And I feel like that's what me and that the young crew have done, in I want to say it was 2023, where, me and Geloff kind of started the little new Oakland thing. And, it's becoming just bigger than what we sought it out to be. So, I mean, just just to see the young guys come up here and just make an impact, everybody embracing them, Kyle embracing them, the rest of the team embracing them, and, just being able to make them feel comfortable at the big league level where, a lot of young guys don't feel comfortable. They feel like they kind of scared to ask questions, scared to mess up. We just trying to make them feel comfortable so, they can perform the best on the field. So it means a lot.
When you think about Kurtz and Wilson, how much have you watched them progress just when we talk about more than just baseball, when we talk about off the field and just growing as people?
Yeah, they're growing up right before our eyes. They're like the kids of the team. Everybody's their dad or their uncle. Just trying to help them become young men. I mean, because they're young. Kurtz was in college last year, and Jacob was in college 2 years ago. And now they're big league ball players making an impact and elite big league ball players. So just to watch them grow up and just to become young men and just become the great players on and off the field that they're becoming it's amazing. That means Jacob about to get married this offseason. I'm going to attend the wedding. So, that'll just be cool to see.
You got to get up and give a speech.
Should I? I don't know.
Yeah.
He ain't asked me to get no speech, but I might.
You're going to have to.
I might just say F it and get up there and just say something. Just embarrass him.
You know how good that look on the wedding video?
That would look cool.
People will never forget that.
Oh, you got to remember Lawrence Butler. Yeah. That would be cool.
I mean, it was a long time ago when I got married. I would have loved for you to get up and talk at my wedding. That'd be incredible.
I might get up there and say a few words for him.
I'm going to give you a guy that it's funny we don't talk about that much. I try and talk about him as much as possible, and I know he means a lot to you. And he's not crazy. He's not bat flipping. He's not drawing attention to himself. But the year that he has had is just amazing. It's Tyler Soderstrom.
I mean,
consistency. The consistency has been unbelievable.
I say T. Sody's my dog. He probably my best friend on the team. I played with him through every level, coming up through the minor leagues. So just to see what he went through last year and in 23, with the big league struggles, to see what he's done this year is just it's been amazing. I mean, I've watched him work harder than a lot of people on our team, and it's paying off for him. And I'm just glad to see the success that he's having. Because he's a hard worker. He's a great baseball player. I've known it. Pretty sure everybody in the organization known it. That's why they keep giving him chances. And I mean, he's proven it right. So I mean, Sody's just having an amazing year. I mean, he's done it all season long too. So. And
talk about that journey when you have a buddy like that, where you guys grinded some bad hotels, some long bus rides, level after level after level. You've played a lot of baseball with him.
Yeah. I mean, 10-hour bus rides, 12-hour bus rides. I mean, terrible spreads before and after the game,
fast food,
terrible locker rooms. I mean, it's just a surreal moment, full circle moment, to just see one of the guys you grinded with in the minor leagues every day with to, living the big league lifestyle every day with. I mean, it's just amazing. It's a great feeling.
I know you don't need me to say this because you're going to say, of course I can play center field, but I've talked a lot about how you've manned up when center field was an issue and Denzel Clark came in and everything seemed great. And then all of a sudden he got hurt. Somebody had to man the position every single day. We talked to Mark Kotze about this. He knows, like, when you play center field, you're running more than ever.
Yeah.
You are running more than ever. There's a lot of grind on you, and people expect a lot out of you on the bases and offensively. You've manned up big time saying, you know what, I'll take center field, and I'll take it now for the rest of the year. Did you have talks with people about it, or you just said, you know what, I got this?
No, I've played it in the minor leagues, and I would say that's probably my favorite position to play in the outfield, but Denzel's just a freak out there. So I mean, if he's not playing it, I don't want nobody else playing it other than me. So he's the only one I give the reins to go patrol center other than me. So I mean, I kind of was hoping Kate would let me play it every day when Denzel got hurt, because that's kind of where I wanted to play. So I'm just glad he gave me the opportunity, and I just hope I can fulfill his needs and the team's needs to help us win games.
This is the last time we're going to talk.
Yep. Till next
year.
And
it's over.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe. We might want to track you down when we're at the winter meetings in Orlando. Because someday, I hope I'm not retired by then. Someday you and I will do television together.
That would be amazing.
We will do television together. I guarantee you that. What are the plans for the off season?
For sure, I'm going to go relax, right off the off season, play some golf with my buddies back home. I'm not a big golfer until it's the off season. So I'm going to play some golf. Explore, go on some trips, just see some things. A couple of the teammates' weddings I'm going to attend. So, I got some stuff in store for the off season, but for the most part, just relax, just get my body feeling right.
When are we going to get you launched I guess we don't call them albums anymore. We launched a record. What do we call it?
It's like, I mean, you could mixtape, tape, album,
a collaboration,
collab. Yeah, I mean, hopefully,
when are we going to get our hands on?
So Victor Scott is one of our buddies that raps. He's actually dropped, I want to say, a couple tapes. So I want to say this offseason, me, him, Chandler Simpson, and Marquise Grissom Jr. should be dropping a tape together, or at least one of us will drop a tape and all of us will be on it. So y'all should be seeing that this offseason, because we're going to for sure go to the studio and make a lot of music.
What is your strength when it comes to music? What are you best at?
I'm a punch guy. So that means, like, I like to punch in. Like, I'm not a writer. Like, I don't like to write my stuff and go in there and say it. I kind of like to just think of it as I go and then say it.
More of a freestyle?
More of a freestyle type of rap. So that's kind of where I feel like I do best at, is like just kind of punching in and just going on whatever comes to my head at the time.
So let the other guys do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just come in and be Lawrence Butler.
Exactly. And it'll be like sometimes where I just go into like a flow state, or where it's just coming off easily, and I can just like go on for a minute.
We want to air it here on A's Cast.
All right, I got you. We're gonna make some good music this offseason for y'all to put on A's Cast, for the fans to see.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You have a great offseason, but once again, really proud of you.
Thank you.
When it's one thing, Lawrence is 2020 and all that stuff's great, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you get nominated for the Roberto Clemente Award, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
When you get the Dave Stewart Award, that's a big deal. That means you're helping people.
Mm-hmm.
Far greater than anything you do on a baseball field is to help people with what you have, and you've understood that. And it just shows you, we think of like what Tony Kemp did here for years, Liam Hendricks, what he did here for years, Dave Stewart. You have the ability to do that and help people in your community for a long, long time. That's something special. Yeah. Cherish that. That's something really cool.
I really appreciate that, Tony.
The great Lawrence Butler. You have a good offseason, my friend.
Thank you. You too.
Lawrence Butler, you're good to go, my friend.
Thank you.
Lawrence Butler, you'll see it tomorrow as Dave Stewart will be here, and he will get the Dave Stewart Award. We'll be calling you this offseason. And Lawrence Butler, a 2020. Oh, by the way, I hate to tell you, I've put it out there already. My expectations for next year is 30-30. Oh, he's saying 40-40. Okay, then I'm not off. I'm just saying 30-30.